Hey everybody, my name is Tonika. Welcome to this beautiful afternoon, and this is a talk show today that we're going to be holding on to you, and we want to say thank you to all the friends out there, those who have been supporting, especially Wellspring Amigos. Welcome to Amigos TV right about this time, and Romcast Events bringing to you all the live coverage and live stream of this talk show this afternoon here at the Leisure Park in Mbalwa vicinity. With me in the studio and right now in this beautiful lovely weather is Coach Dino. You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
The one and only. I have literally seen him quite a long while, and especially in this arena of soccer, and you know, promoting soccer and talents within these young lads there. Coach Dino, would you mind walking us through a journey of how Wellspring Amigos has moved all the way, you know, to those crunchy beats to now the gigantic steps that we're actually watching this time around?
Yes, good afternoon, our viewers. Thank you very much, Tony, for hosting me here. It's always a pleasure meeting you guys and speaking to you people about football, about the whole project and how we started. But basically we started in 2023. I actually had a meeting with the chairman of the club right now, Mr. Wahab, and I brought this proposal to him. I told him, why don't we start a club, a community-based club here? And he's very passionate, you know, about football, and our minds clicked and things just happened just like that. So we started this club in 2023. I would say we wanted to take it step at a time.
Exactly.
Yes, and God has really been very faithful. We had a bunch of young lads who are very, very hardworking, very talented. You know, they always give everything. And so we registered in the 5th division then. And by God's grace, we won the league unbeaten. We didn't lose any single game.
Wow, that was a good, tremendous performance.
It was a
I was watching these games and I was seeing, especially the home games. I actually loved watching the home games because you always marked, you know, the grounds, those hunting grounds, and usually they will be punished. Every team that came around will be punished.
So we went through the 5th division, and the boys did really, really well. We had a very young team, and we tried to inspire them, we tried to motivate them. You know, the best motivation you can give a player at the grassroots level is basically just giving them the platform to play, you know, and giving them the confidence to play. Every other thing is secondary. We don't speak about the financial aspect because it's at the grassroots, you know, it's at the lowest tiers of the pyramid. So we don't really encourage them to think so much about the money at that level. It's basically about the platform, about showing yourself, trying to show what you can do, trying to improve every single day, and trying to get to the next level. So by God's grace, we won the 5th division league unbeaten, as I told you. Then we moved on to the 4th division, and we had a very fantastic season as well. We maintained, I think, 98% of the team then, and we lost only one game the entire season.
Wow.
Yes, it was another fantastic season for us. You were with us during that period as well.
I literally was watching these lads stepping in there, and it was such a beauty watching these lads. Some of them, I would say that, oh, he's literally risking putting this lad onto this game, and it was such a phenomenal season to watch.
Yes. Well, at the grassroots, I always keep talking about this thing. I tell a lot of people, it's not really about it's not about experience. If you're good enough, then you're old enough to play. This is what I believe. Even the best coaches in the world will tell you this. If a player is really good enough, then they're old enough, you know, to shine, to get a chance to play.
Exactly.
So we won the 4th division as well. Then we got promoted to the league that we're playing in right now, which is the regional league, the provincial league. And we are still doing very well. We maintained about 90% of our squad as well.
Cool.
So that shows the continuity that we have, you know, the belief that we have in these players. And we are trying to build something great. We are ambitious, but we are not very, very ambitious. We are working hard. We are praying to God every day. You know, and we are trying to take it step at a time to see that the team can go as high as possible, to the highest level if possible. And we really want to thank our chairman, our president, for this, because he has really, really done a lot, you know, in terms of logistics, equipment, you know, making sure that we have a pitch to train at, a lot of things that he has really helped us with. You know, Mr. Wahab is a very, very passionate and different kind of person.
Yes, indeed.
You know, yeah. So right now we're in the provincial league. We are top of the log, and we have lost once. You know, we're still in the first round. Today we are finishing the first round. Today is our last game of the first round.
Wow.
Yeah, and so cool. The boys have really been doing well. We added some experienced players as well. We added some slightly older players, just to help the young ones to mature. You know, to have more confidence to compete. Because we believe football at this level is, you know, it's competition. We want to have fun. We want to do the right things, but again, we need to compete.
Exactly.
Yes, because the game itself is about competition. And also, we believe football is a school of life. What you can't learn maybe at home or anywhere else, you can learn just on a football field.
Exactly.
You learn about responsibility. You learn about, you know, things like for instance, ball possession, keeping the ball. You know, you learn to work with somebody.
Exactly.
On the field of play. You know, so we are very, very happy with this group, and we are very happy that the boys are really giving so much. They are working very hard, and they are very, very talented players. You know, we have a lot of quality. We have an insane squad depth. You know,
exactly.
Yes.
So having mentioned about that, Coach Dino, I've always taken a great insight and focus of how you actually, picking up these players, and most especially I've seen you, the focus is on these young lads. What was that motivation? What motivated you to specifically pick on that specific group of young lads to, have fun in soccer?
Yes, actually, I think it comes from me, from my background, you know, how I grew up. When I was younger, a few people gave me a chance to play, and I didn't have so many chances to play because I was young. You know, back then people would say, Ochali Muto. That is always the word people say.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to change that narrative. That's why we have a lot of young players right now. You know, we believe that if we hone them, if we teach them the right way, if we teach them the proper things, we give them the right information, then they can get actually to a level that you see maybe Alan Okello at.
Yes.
You know, he's a very young player, but is really, really full of quality.
Exactly.
You know, yes, so.
And energy.
Yes, so, and the young players, they learn quicker. They learn faster. That's why I really love them as well. They always want to understand. They grasp concepts very, very easily. The experienced players, they just help them to grow. You know, yes, so I really like young players because that's the way to go. We need to give them the platform at this level. You know, at this level, yes.
That is very beautiful. I think viewers out there, you've heard and you're hearing yourself as Coach Dino here is giving us a recap of the team, and as well as how he's executing the duty of training and bringing up these young lads here. And lastly, I would want to also ask, today is, you've mentioned already that today is the last game of round one for the Division League, and you're playing against Old Kampala. What is your perspective about this game, and what are your expectations perhaps into this game as you crown off the first round?
Okay, yeah, thank you for the question, Coach, Mr. Tony. First of all, every coach has a particular way they want to see their team play. For me, I like to win, but I like to win a certain way.
Exactly.
Yes, I believe everyone has their own methodology. And for me, mine is on ball retention. I like to see the team pass the ball. I like to see a lot of quality. I like to see, like the way we see the football in Europe or at the African Cup of Nations. I'm obsessed with that kind of football. So since we a ball possession-based team, we like to keep the ball. You know, we like to press aggressively when we lose the ball instantly.
Exactly.
And also we like to have a lot of players who are expressive. We have Kevin Nule. We have Kevin Azabo, we have Bernardo, so many great players, you know, West, Arafat West. And these are players who are very expressive. Exactly. So for me personally, my expectations is I just want to see the lads enjoy themselves and, you know, try to win, because if you're enjoying the game, then it's a little bit easy for you to try to win the game. But if we are kick and chase, we are just running with the ball with no aim, there is no build up, we are not involved in the phases of play, then the team cannot really play the way I want them to play.
Absolutely.
So with the kind of quality we have, you know, I really think we can go all the way. I think we are a very tough team right now to beat. It's very difficult to beat us, but still, regardless, football is a game of mistakes.
Exactly.
So we try to minimize the mistakes, that as many mistakes as possible, we try to minimize them, and we try to just allow people freedom to play, you know, to play the ball. We try to play the ball from the back all the way to the front, and try to create chances to score. But also we don't take away the element of fun. We don't take away that people being expressive. If we have people who can pass the ball, we want them to pass the ball all day. If we have dribblers, we want to see them dribble. And then if we have people who are tough, who are hard tackling players, we want to see the tackles as well. So me, I'm very, very dynamic and I can adapt as well. I like very strong players. I like very dynamic players.
Exactly.
I like people who can move the ball, you know. I like a beautiful spectacle. But again, I also want to win. I always keep telling them, we have to do everything, but still at the end of the day, if you win, it's good motivation for you. But we want to win a certain way. So my expectations, I just hope the team can really play well. I hope the lads can enjoy themselves because I don't want to put a lot of pressure on them. But again, Diamonds are mind out of pressure.
Exactly.
Yeah, so the game presents its own problems. There's a lot of pressure that is presented in the game, and it's upon them to find the solutions. We just try to support them on the sidelines and try to give them all the courage. We give them all our power so that they can go all out and they can, have a very good time. So today I'm really expecting a very, very good game. I'm really hoping the lads can put up a very fantastic game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And talking about the encouragement and how you're encouraging the young lads, I lastly watched that game between the Archers in Wankulukuku. Behind the cameras, I think Romcast Events will just give us that moment. There is that moment where I heard you shout and you really encouraged the one I call LK7.
Yes.
Kevin Lule. I was like, nice cross, Lule. And I was like, yeah. I like it. So that is some kind of thing that I was like, oh my goodness, this is really touching. Like a coach stepping out there and really giving credit where it deserves to be given. And that was a really great moment for that game for me, as I was really watching you stepping up on that touchline and encouraging these young lads to whip the ball in and pass there and take these great shots. And at the end of the day, what happened? They stepped up, the bodies were up, and then they got that goal win all the way from Wankulukuku.
Yes,
so I want to say, what do you say about that?
Speaking about that, I just want to say that it's always nice to see a bunch of young kids, playing some very nice football. And so me personally, from my own perspective, what I like to see someone play the way they train.
Exactly.
I always encourage them. That's why you had me really screaming at kids. Actually, all the times I scream at them, I'm encouraging them actually to play.
Exactly.
If I see someone can dribble and they're not taking on people, I'm not seeing one against one, maybe it's 1 against 1v1 and you're not taking on a defender, then I get so mad when I know you have the quality. So for me, it's really about the how to win, like I said. When I see somebody who has a lot of quality, I really want to see the quality, because we are trying to change the face of football. We're trying to see Uganda play some type of way.
Exactly.
And we believe if we can begin at this level, and we have some teams that can really play some nice, beautiful football, then why not? We can go all the way out and we can even win the league and we can produce some very amazing players.
Absolutely.
So I always push these guys to play very, very well, because that is the essence of why we train. It's to play the way we train.
Exactly.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow, I think those of you who are viewing us live already, I would say that the future for Wellspring Amigos is enlightened. You've heard yourselves all the way from the coaches here, and what he has been also telling us and encouraging us there in the arena of soccer. So it's up to you now, stepping up there and also continuing to support Wellspring Amigos, and big ups to Boxer Construction Limited Company that is always standing in to give us all the best things, the equipments, and everything that Wellspring Amigos really needs. And we are absolutely so grateful to the president of Wellspring Amigos. Thank you very much. As we catch you next time on the show, here is Tony K and Coach Dino. We want to say good afternoon and see you soon.
Thank you.